There we go. How are you guys doing today? We are going to be doing this fresh herb one, and we are going to do it on 3 different frames. So we're going to just use the rosemary, the fresh herbs, and the lavender today. And I'm already thinking I should have cut those out and had them ready, but just so bear with me. And then we're going to do it on these 3 different little frames. And I painted these. They already had another saying on them. So I painted them. And so when you do that, just sand them down. And then, you know, take a Clorox wipe and just wipe off make sure that you got all the little excess off of it. And I just use chalk paint. So, you know, just make sure they're sanded down and look nice, and you're not going to get residue basically on your tray. So let's get started and with this one, and we'll just do the lavender because I do have that one cut out. And we are just going to do it in black. Okay, so it's going to be very easy to do, but we do have like 30 different colors, guys, to choose from and to personalize and get a unique design going. I think I have a little bit of there we go. There was something on my silk screen. So for you guys that don't know me, I'm Ross with Gwen's Foxy Nests, and I'm here to inspire you to make your nest the foxiest. And these are, and I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer, and these are our transfers. And at first they look like stencils, but the difference is they're sticky, so they're reusable up to a dozen times. And you, I don't know if you can see, but there's actually a silk screen here, and that's what helps get us the clean and crisp design. So I'm just, and what fuzzing does is help it not be so sticky that you can actually get it off makes it easier to get off the surface. And guys, you can use it on any surface. It can be a surface of your choice. It can be a chalkboard. We sell chalkboards. We have palette boards. So it can definitely be different ones. So I'm going to kind of measure this and make sure that it is even. And it's about a 9-inch, so 4.5. So what I like to do is actually take my transfer and fold it in half and feel better about getting it more centered, I guess you could say. So if that's something that you are particular about, so I would start right about there. There we get this. And then you can move it up and down however you see fit. So I think I was pretty much right on it at the beginning. Okay, so let's do that one. And then let's do our paste. And like I said, we're going to do a little trio. And this trio is something you could put in your bathroom, you know, a small area, your workspace, a kitchen. So this would be super cute. How many of you guys actually cook with herbs? How many people are herb people? So I know there are a lot of them, and I know like the Pioneer woman, she loves her little herb garden and really cooks. I am one of those people that if I cook, you just better be glad. So I mean, putting an herb in there on top of that, whoo, that might be asking a little too much of me. But this is paste, and like I said, it comes in about 30 colors, and basically I just blot it over, and now I'm taking my squeegee and I'm getting all over the design. That's all you have to worry about, the design area. And then I'm just going to go back through and take up the excess, so you can tell that it really doesn't use much of paste. And I'm going to put it back into my little jar. And guys, this little jar will last you forever. And now let's see what we got here. And just take it up slow from top to bottom, bottom up or whatever. left to right. These are fabric, so doing that will help the less likely be stretching the fabric out. And plus, doing it slow, you can kind of miss a spot, you can just lay it back down and run the paste over it, okay? So, ooh, it's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love the simplicity of just the black and white. So what I'll do now is I'll take this over to my sink after this live, and I'll wash all the paste off of it. Once the paste off, I will turn it upside down and let this on the sticky side up and let it dry. And then once it's dry, I will put it back on the backer sheet. I'm not sure why that's sticking there, but I'll put it back on the backer sheet and it will be ready for me to use. So that's our lavender, so I'm going to put that off to the side, and let's do our rosemary real quick. Let me get my scissors and get it cut out. I'll show you how I do it. A lot of people do it with the backer sheet, but I like to just lift up the transfer and cut it. That way I can just put it back where I got it and then store it this way. So, and I've got, I just store it in the box that they came in. So, and then like put it underneath my bed or the guest bed, so you don't have to worry about that. Let me get this started. And don't worry about it sticking to each other. If it gets really bad, like it's way off sticky, just run it under some cold water, and that will deactivate stickiness. And then you can let it dry, and then you can use it. So let me see how bad I have this deal. There we go. Bring this over. So our larger transfers are kind of harder to keep from sticking with each other, I guess you could say. And so really 8.5 by 11 transfer at the most, just so you get a hang of the stickiness of our transfers. So let me pull this out. I should have done this before I got on there, so sorry. Just bear with me. And like I said, if it gets like a jumbled up mess, the sink, run some water over it, and you will deactivate the stickiness. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna do the 4.5 inches again. I'm just gonna fold it and lay it down, and then you can kind of figure out lengthwise what works best for you. And they're repositionable, so if you, I feel like that cockeyed a little bit. I'm going by the word actually, so the flower I don't think helps me at all straighten it up. But this is rosemary, and I think it will pair well with the lavender just because of the size. Again, I'm just going to do black, but you could definitely have it, you know, a color choice. I just like the simplicity of the black, and that it would go with so many different other decor in your home. So now I'm just taking my squeegee and getting it all over. I'm going to get some more paste here. How's your day going, guys? Did you guys get to do anything exciting? Almost finished here. Okay, now I'm just taking up the excess. I'm going to put the rest of it back in my jar, and I'm going to bring this up slowly. Make sure I have it all. Ooh, that one's, I like it. Like it. Rosemary. Okay, same thing. I'll take this to my sink and I will wash it, and then I'll turn it over to the sticky side up and let it dry, and then I'll put it back on my backer sheet, okay? So I'm gonna put this over and let it dry and get my transfer again. And let's cut out the fresh herb one, maybe with a little more grace this time. And I'll fix the other one where it's all kind of together there. So you can see this has little pots that you could use. Obviously my picture frame wasn't long enough. That with one of our like 9 by 12 chalkboards, it would work great. And then when you get done with it, you can always just wipe it off and start over again. Okay, this one's going a little easier than that first one did. They're not usually, I don't usually have that much trouble with it. But every once in a while you do, and that's okay. Just run it under some water and you'll be fine. Okay. So, again, it's going to be 4.5 inches. And this is just kind of the way I have found to kind of keep it centered on my frames. And then I fold it. If you cut out using the guidelines, so there's lines around, this one you can even kind of see. When you fold it in half, that should be your center on each of your transfers, okay? So that's a tip that you need to keep in mind. So then I just take it and I just bring it down to where I think it is lengthwise, and then I'm gonna bring it out here, okay? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, we're gonna see how perfect it is once I put the paste on it. The worst case scenario for me would be that I repaint it with my chalk paste or my chalk paint and do the design over. So not a complete loss, but it would just take a little bit more time. So that on there. How many of you guys have tried Chalk Couture lately? There we go. I love it. I just love the simplicity of it. I love being able just to get on and create and not have to really think about colors and designs and is it in style, is it not in style. I always know if it's, you know, one of our latest transfers that is definitely in trend and in style. So let's get this one up, okay? Again, go slow. And if you miss a spot, you can just put it back down. And how cute is that? And redo it with paste. Oh my goodness, that is... Okay. What do you guys think? Put that up there. Okay, and then we have our first one, which is lavender. Look here. That one turned out super. The one that we did was rosemary. Now can you see those all three like either right above each other or side by side each other and making a little trio out of those? Very cute, very, it kind of reminds me of a vintagey feel with these frames and with just the black and white. I don't know, I like the feel of it. So okay, if you guys have questions, just let me know. If you want any of the products that you saw today, just type in shop and I'll get you the link. If you like Happy Mail and want to join our, let's see this right here while we're talking, want to join a Happy Mail, for $19.99 a month, you get an exclusive transfer that will be sent directly to your home each month. And so just a great way to remind you to sit down and have some craft time. And if you're interested in that, just type in club. And then guys, if you enjoyed today, please share it in a group, share it with your friends, invite them to our page. If you're not a part of the VIP group, type in VIP and I'll get you a link for that. That's where I can share like bundles and extra goodies that I can't share on my public page. So happy chalking, guys, and I appreciate you guys for joining me. and just let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, bye.